Big tech, big brands, big ambitions. People and companies are pouring hundreds of millions of dollars into the vision of the metaverse. And many are betting big that it could change the face of how we interact. So if you've heard of it, maybe you're not quite sure what it is, our Maggie Rulli takes us inside.
Are you saying now that I'm here, I'm never gonna leave?
While I was busy making friends in virtual reality, in actual reality, I was completely alone. Just me and this one piece of technology sucking me into another world that could transform how and where we all interact.
What news panel are you with?
What? Oh, ABC News.
Oh, see you later.
It's being called Web 3.0, the metaverse. It's supposed to be the next dimension of the internet.
The metaverse is essentially a massive interconnected network of virtual spaces. In theory, we'll be able to move from one virtual world to another in the metaverse, but we'll be wearing virtual reality goggles or maybe augmented reality.
The future of the World Wide Web has been imagined for decades, like this grungy depiction in the cult classic TV show Futurama.
Full of ads.
The term metaverse has been around since the 90s. Companies like Meta, formerly known as Facebook, want to bring us closer to that future, albeit one maybe concept as a social 3D virtual space. But experts say that vision is still many years away.
The metaverse does not exist yet. People are building it in slow bits and pieces. We don't know exactly how people are going to use the metaverse.
But that hasn't stopped the metaverse from becoming a buzzword for big business, the term taking center stage at the Consumer Electronics Show in November.
There's this concept from a research firm called Gartner that says we start with an idea and then it quickly spikes into a total hype cycle, and then it craters and everyone says, yeah, that was too much hype. And then it comes back up to reality. That's the cycle we're going to go through with metaverse technology. But over time, over the next 3 to 5 years, you're going to see metaverse technology become real and concrete and sampleable.
Meta says they're planning on using, adapting, and improving technology that already exists. Virtual reality, a computer-generated simulation of a three-dimensional image or environment, and augmented reality, a technology that superimposes a computer-generated image on a user's view of the real world. They're both expected to play big roles in the metaverse. Right now, these devices are being used in the gaming industry, like Pokemon Go and Beat Saber.
What's happening now is the metaverse for social media without gaming. The new metaverse is designed to support any type of social interaction, whether that's hanging out with your friends or having a business meeting.
To get a feel for this new universe, we knew we had to get inside it.
Hello.
Hello! Meeting up with Aaron, a tech YouTuber in England, for ABC's first ever interview inside virtual reality and Meta's prototype Horizon workrooms to get a feel for what it could really be like.
I could be in my pajamas right now. You wouldn't even know, right?
Are you in your pajamas right now?
I'm not going to look down.
Are companies really seeing this as they better get on board now before it's too late?
I think that's exactly it. I think no one really knows exactly what shape it's going to take, but they need to make sure that they're at the forefront of it.
Americans are living an increasingly digital life. A Pew Research study found 31% of Americans were almost always online, while 79% of Americans were online several times a day.
The way the economy has always worked is you go to work, you earn money, you use that money to buy goods, right? But because all our patterns are shifting towards virtual, so we're spending all our time on apps and games, we're starting to shift away from physical goods to virtual goods.
A virtual world where everything we know is reimagined and transformed into lines of code could prove lucrative for some companies, opening up new revenue streams. And that's why so many are diving into this space right now.
Oh, we need to create an avatar.
Creating a digital version of yourself takes a little bit of time, and you'll create one each time you enter a new app. This process is expected to get better and much more realistic as the tech grows.
Got it. Guys, feeling good, looking good.
People are already making social connections through virtual reality. We went to AltSpace VR and spoke with Brandy from Detroit.
How would you compare this place to the world outside of this place?
There have been so many times that I have been in circles just like this, with people that I probably wouldn't talk to in real life.
Yeah.
Whether it's because of the distance globally or because of the difference in background.
The most striking part of being in virtual reality was just how real it all felt, whether it's hanging out with friends or kayaking the Antarctic. Bridging the digital divide will be key for the metaverse.
Oh, it's pretty wild. When you're inside the headset, you're living in that world. I felt like I was actually in the kayak with penguins and glaciers everywhere, and then take your headset off and you're staring at my lovely cameraman now in a dark room. You can see how the metaverse really sucks you in.
And when I did speak with Aaron through a remote video call, it actually felt more awkward than our VR conversation.
Aaron, it's good to meet you finally in the real world.
The real verse,
over FaceTime, but it's still, we're in the real world right now.
It feels worse.
It does. Aaron, I have to say, I wasn't expecting to feel this way, but when you were sitting right there and I took my headset off, I was sad.
Yeah, I was kind of just sitting on a chair alone in my room, and I'd forgotten for like half an hour.
Aaron's optimistic that the technology will catch up with demand, but there are still significant hurdles for companies building out a metaverse.
The metaverse gives us an opportunity to change that if we build it well. But it's going to take all of us, creators, developers, companies of all sizes.
Just this week, Meta announced their new supercomputer, saying it's just a building block towards developing out their vision.
If this Web 2.0 has taught us anything, it's that the social experience of the web is extremely valuable. And so imagine it's the next level of intensity of that social experience.
That social experience has been problematic for Meta in the past. The company continues to face scrutiny for alleged harmful effects on young people by Facebook and Instagram.
On an online platform, moderation is really important. But the question then is, if you're in a world where every single interaction is digital, and it's not as black and white as just text on a screen, right?
In addition to issues of privacy and safety, there's also physical health.
Hey, take the cup.
Some remarking on the similarities to this dystopian future depicted in the Pixar film WALL-E.
After this call, I'm probably going to go to the gym to look after myself so that I'm in shape. But if no one is seeing that shape, why would I, why do I want, what's the point?
There's an equal amount of optimism and concern about the uncertain future of the metaverse. But experts agree it's inevitable. It's not a matter of if, but when.
Like, I'm going out on a Friday night, meeting up with friends. I can wear this, and then I got a little business meeting in my workspace, and I can just change. It's like real life.
Sometimes I want getting dressed to be that easy. Our thanks to you, Maggie Rulli.
Hi, everyone. George Stephanopoulos here. Thanks for checking out the ABC News YouTube channel. If you'd like to get more videos, show highlights, and watch live event coverage, click on the right over here to subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the ABC News app for breaking news alerts. Thanks for watching.